This should be an interesting video to make, and if you are a reseller on any of the major platforms, it is important to listen to what your buyers have to say. Hi, my name is Alina. I'm a part-time Poshmark reseller and a reselling content creator. First and foremost, I want to give special thanks to all of the sellers and buyers who contributed to gathering all this information and give a little bit of insight in their experiences, suggestions, needs, concerns, and complaints. There are many, and I'm aware that one cannot please everybody, but I made a list of top 13 most reasonable, frequent, and important ones. So if you want to grow your reselling business and have repeat buyers, please consider looking into what your customers are expecting from you. But before we start, I would like to take a second and thank you for watching and ask you to subscribe and like this video if you enjoy it, and hit the notification bell if you wish to be notified when I upload new content about reselling. Let's start with number one. Your items should be clean, wrinkle-free, odor-free, and disclose if it's a pet-friendly or smoker's home. Use a lint roller before shipping the item and wash and air the item, of course. Number two, and this is a biggie, include measurements, fabric content, interior tags, item condition, and possible flaws in your listing. Include measurements of bags and additional photos of shoes, bottom sideways, measure heel and close up of the toe box, basically every angle. Buying shoes is not easy online. We cannot touch it. We cannot try it on. So it is important to include all the details. Poshmark allows 16 photos and a short 15-second video, so I suggest you use them to your advantage. The more details your customers see, the easier it is for them to decide to purchase on the spot, which is directly tied to the next point. So number three, answer my questions when I ask about the item or measurements. If you have all the measurements and details in place, chances are that your sales will pick up. So if a customer or client asks you a question, please don't ghost them. Even if they're not buying, please answer the question. Number four, do not use perfume, heavily scented soap, or scented dryer sheets to cover item smell. Some people are allergic to smells, perfumes, animal hair, wool. So it is very important to disclose all these things in your listings. Number five, do not include free items with the purchase. This is a bit controversial. I personally like to include something useful, like a pair of new socks, a lavender sachet sealed in a bag, of course, just in case they don't like the smell, and a hair clip, something little and new, of course. Don't include used items with your purchase. And I usually do free gifts with purchases over $25 or $30, or for repeat customers that I know that they will enjoy a little bit of a thank you gift. Number six, take well-lit, clear, and multiple pictures of the actual item and its details. Stock photos are nice, but one is fine just to show fit, and I will add especially if the item is tough to photograph, like an asymmetric piece or black dress, pants, or top. We all know black items are not easy to photograph. So don't just throw in a stock photo, front and back, and that's it. People will not buy because they don't know any details about that piece. Number seven, when reposting items, put some more information about the condition, if it runs big or small, and the fabric is stretchy. And also, if possible, you can add some measurements. It is obviously a new listing and people see it as such, so a little bit of information goes a long way. Number eight, when taking measuring tape pictures, make sure they are clear and visible. Number 9, when you style a buyer, please mind their size and don't just throw in random items or sizes. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised by this one. I did not think people like to be styled unsolicited, but I guess if it's done with taste, customers will positively answer to it. Number 10, and I think this is a really important one, ship items promptly and communicate with your buyer. If you discover a flaw after the purchase is made, please contact the buyer before shipping and let them know maybe they would like to choose something else or cancel the sale. Number 11, buyers like items for various reasons, whether to market for later, window shopping, or just thinking of purchasing that day. But the main reason is just to see if your closet is active. So you see, answering a question can make a difference in you selling that item or not. Number 12. Do not advertise items as new with tag if it's not, and do not lie about the condition. And last but not least, number 13, and I hope you're not superstitious, pack items neatly and don't just throw it into the package. It makes a world of difference, and you will have repeat buyers if they're happy, and of course you will get a positive review. If you incorporate all this in your listings, this will eventually become routine. My best advice to you, it is to think like a buyer when you're looking at your own closet. Would you buy the item you're offering? Is it clean and wrinkle-free? Does it have a good description? What is the condition? Did you disclose any flaws, if any flaws? Basically, create your listing in such way that when you read the description, you can imagine the piece without seeing a photo of it, and treat the customer as you would like to be treated. Whether they buy or not at the moment, they will remember you as a professional, compassionate, present, and communicative seller, and they will most likely return to shop with you. I don't know if this video will help, but I just needed to put this out there from a buyer's perspective and make sellers aware of really basic and common sense practices to increase customer satisfaction and ultimately positively impact your business. My next video will be the same, but from a seller's perspective. So if you have a comment, a tip, concern, anything, please comment down below, and I will do my best to convey that in my next discussion about reselling. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload my next video.